Hello, I'm Andrew, aka Quassi from Quassi Bell Tower.
And I'm your brother Brian from Brother Brian Discoveries.
And this is
Point Rock Review.
For our first review anyways tonight is Samuel Adams, but it's called Sam 76.
I can hear it.
Exactly. Life and liberty and the pursuit of happiness.
Sounds about right. Sam 76 is a perfect union of lager and ale. Oh, I like you already. Giving you a craft beer with the flavor of an ale and the refreshment and crisp finish of a lager. The result is revolutionary. Jim Koch.
Sweet. Visit www.samueladams.com. So we're gonna pop this bad boy open and drink it.
Say what the
no, I didn't. I did not, and I do not even know if it's on here.
4.7.
4. Ooh, it's a little on the weak side, which is good because of all the alcohol we've had in the past 2 days.
A revolutionary beer.
Nice.
So, you know, no offense to overseas, but I guess in the tradition of this, we're supposed to say, "F you, English." Although every one of you I've met, I've liked, so don't take that the wrong way.
Yeah. It does smell a little hoppy. You can definitely smell the piney in it.
Oh, yes.
You know it's
right?
hoppy.
Yeah.
Well, let's it must be an American beer. We will find out.
Yeah, I poured that the wrong way, so bar experts out there.
Sorry. I know I did too, I guess. Because I spilled it all over myself instead. You see there, right? It's all over my pant leg here. What the hell, Drew? Learn how to pour a beer.
The aroma I'm getting, though, smells really good. I mean, it's very hoppy, but it's quite...
Well, you can smell the at least it smells hoppy. It almost has that... You know what I'm going to say, and it's going to sound weird, even though I know it's not in there? It's almost got that weird celery smell to it. Anyways, let's drink this beer and see where it goes.
That tastes good. I like the taste of that.
You can taste
the hoppiness.
It's a mix of the lager and the ale for sure.
The hoppiness that you actually get in IPAs and the hoppiness that I was smelling coming up off the top of that is not pronounced at all in the beer. It's one hell of a mind.
I don't know. You can taste the hops in it, but it's very mild. It's like, hey, we're here, but we're not here to disappoint you. That's the only way I can.
Do you know if this is just
you know,
something that Sam's came out with in '76, or if this is just a new beer that they're just calling it '76?
That I know of, this is just this is a new beer. I've never seen this before. I think this is their beer that, you know, like I said, it's a, what do they say? It was a lager and an ale or whatever, right? It's a mix of the two, but I also think this is just their independent, this is their like 4th of July beer or their beer for the summer. I don't know. It's something that I know of. It's something new. Like Sam's is usually towards the darker side, you know, of beer. It's always a little bit heavier, a little bit everything else. That's actually really light. And I kind of really like this. It's just got just enough hops.
Our next beer, Pabst APA.
APA? What's an APA?
American Pale Ale. One thing I really like about, I mean, your can is really plain, but one thing I'll say about it, I love the Friday the 13th font at the bottom. You see that?
Really? Is that Friday the 13th font?
Looks just like it.
Wow, nice.
So
to Pabst.
It's American.
It's American.
Don't go camping, and no underage sex.
Okay.
So open it up and let's see what it smells like.
16 ounce, so I know I can only pour so much. Let's try not to spill this, Drew. Let's see.
It looks like a Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah, it still looks like it. Got a lot of head there, so be careful. Shire.
There you go. Hey, you got more head than I do. I mean, it's got an IPA kind of smell going for it. Yeah, it definitely smells like IPA.
You can smell the hops in it, though.
Yeah.
But anyways, to our first ever American Pale Ale. Let's do this, Brian. Yeah, that is definitely not a... I mean, I guess it's a pale ale, I guess. American, yeah, I guess it's not very hoppy. It smelled hoppy, but it's not hoppy.
That is the old Milwaukee version of Indian Pale Ale.
No, Milwaukee is a little more watered down.
This is a very watered down Pale Ale. That's where I'm going with it.
It definitely didn't come from India, that's for sure. The hops or whatever, however that works.
No, well, this is all supposed to be shit that's done in America.
America.
And I like it, but at the same time, it's...
I won't say it's bad. It's not really that bad. It definitely tastes like a pale ale. Being America or American, I guess that's there because it definitely does not taste very hoppy. It does not taste very citrusy.
No, that grapefruit taste I usually get from IPAs is not present at all.
It's not present at all. So it's like a Pabst Blue Ribbon with a different twist to it. So our first review tonight is Samuel Adams Sam 76. It's supposed to be the... what's the word I'm looking for? Centennial?
Centennial.
Centennial beer. I'm assuming because it's supposed to be based off the 1776 or whatever. Mm-hmm. But anyways, this beer that we had of the Sam 76, it didn't taste like a Samuel Adams, which is usually a darker, heavier beer. It was like trying to go hops without going hops like an IPA. I know it's a lager and an ale, and the mix they did with it was really good. It was a real good balance. Wasn't too hoppy, wasn't really citrusy, wasn't, I know you guys weren't going that way, but you could taste a little bit of the hops. But it was a good balance. Honestly, out of all the Samuel Adams beers I've had, this has got to be probably one of the best ever, I think. In my opinion, I think it was the best. I will definitely give this a 5-star rating. If you guys bring this out next year, I will definitely buy more. I know that when my brother-in-law had these and he gave me one, I really liked this. I thought it was really, really good. I actually went and snagged a couple from him while he was passed out or whatever else in the middle of the night when I was at his campground. I took one or two. I think it was only one, but whatever. Sorry, Jarrett, but that was a good beer, and I'm glad you brought that to my attention. 5 out of 5.
I can't quite go with a 5 out of 5. I liked it. It was definitely the best Sam's I had ever had, and as far as an IPA goes, that's top of the list.
Even though it's not an IPA.
Even though it's not an IPA, exactly. But, I mean, I couldn't go quite towards 5, but it still meets the bar and exceeds it by leaps and bounds. I gotta go about 4 for that.
That's
great.
great.
It's up there, but I can't really go 5. It's still an IPA. Or it has an IPA hint around it. But,
yes.
But, 4.
So, for our next review is Pabst American Pale Ale. I guess they were trying to make a joke or,
make a joke.
Make a joke, because
Americans can't make pale ale.
It's American Pale Ale. No, Americans can't make pale ale or whatever. For being Pabst, it was better than a Pabst. It was definitely a pale ale. You can kind of taste that. American, sorry, even though it's America. I thought the IPAs would have been better than this. I mean, this was good. Not bad. It's better than a regular Pabst beer. So I will give this one a 3. If I know I had a regular Pabst, I would definitely not give it a 3, but I will give this one a 3.
There's a difference between American Pale Ale and Indian Pale Ale, and this, honestly, if this was presented to me as a Pale Ale, this is definitely the light beer of Pale Ales. For what it is, I can't quite go the 4 that I did on this, because this wasn't quite as wonderful, or I won't say wonderful, but this wasn't quite as tasty as this. So I'd probably go 3.5 on that one.
So that's 2 beers, 2 reviews,
and 2 more reasons for you to slap that independent like button in the face. What? You can't do that either?
I'm trying to come off that, okay? You should speak this shit to me before we spit it out.
I'm sorry. And 2 more reasons for you to snap that. Oh my God.
That's 2 beers, 2 reviews. So that's 2 beers, 2 reviews.
I can't do that either. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds to come up with something else. I can't do that anymore.
2 beers, 2 reviews.
And 2 more reasons for you to slap that independent like button in the face.
For America.
America.
America. Till next time, guys.
Bye-bye. Oh shit, man.
Better not be an Indian Pale Ale. What should
He's telling me something else. Coming to your garage. We'll help you. Yeah.
Celery.
Oh, celery.
Celery, not salary, but celery.
You mean the vegetable, or how much you get a year?
The vegetable. Okay. For some reason, I guess I do not pronounce that word properly. Just putting it out there. You know who you are.
I pour the rest of the can later because the head's taking forever to go down.
Oh, there.
I've never met a girl that can do that for me.
Are you taking Viagra? This American Samuel's 1776 or 76 beer.
Let's do this.
Which, 1976 was the year I was born.
You were born in 76?
76. I was a centennial child.
Ah.
Explains a lot, huh?
Yeah.
But I do know that if you have a beer or 2 before you go to bed, it does help you fall asleep a little bit faster.
This is true. This is very true. How many of these before I can go into a coma? Sorry.